Hello, and welcome to ASMR Galaxy. My name is Jaxson Galaxy, and today's video is going to be a little different and a little experimental. I'm sat atop of a giant tree that I used to climb when I was a kid, and I'm going to do something of a mundane meditation. There will be plenty of sounds for you to listen to, including the road and birds and my dad cooking down on the porch below me. So we're just going to take this moment, this opportunity, to enjoy life, simply. Just to take a moment, to take a deep breath, and appreciate all the life and all the things that surround us all the time, even when we're not paying attention to it. It's a little hummingbird just below me. Oh, there was two there. They're fighting over the hummingbird food that I just put in the tree. So I've got a beautiful sunset to my left, which I didn't plan this very well, so I can't quite show you. I can't really move my camera much as this arm is holding on to the tree so I don't fall. Not something I will be doing every week, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to take a moment and encourage you to follow along. Let's start with a nice deep breath in through the nose, hold it for a moment, and then breathe out. I chose to breathe out through my nose, through my mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And that's how I will be breathing this time, but feel free to do so however you please. Now, in general, you'll hear a lot of people say that the goal of meditation is to empty your mind of thoughts or to free certain aspects of your personality or whatever, and that's fine if you want to think about it that way, but that's not how I'm think about it, and that's not how I encourage others to think about it. Although anything is better than nothing, right? So little hummingbirds are going crazy. Oh, the sun is coming out from behind a cloud. It was so nice and overcast earlier. Might have to adjust here, but for the next little bit, we can keep going. So I'm going to take another deep breath. And as I was saying a moment ago, for me the thought, the emptying of your head of thoughts and the excavation of things hidden in your personality or whatever, those are just side effects that happen kind of naturally on their own. If you focus on them as a goal, in that moment you're not really meditating. You're not really just sitting in the moment. You're not just being. You're trying to accomplish something. You're looking forward into the future. You're planning or any number of other things. But for me, the goal isn't to eliminate thoughts necessarily, although I know I just uploaded a video about eliminating certain types of thoughts. Those are maybe obtrusive thoughts or things like that, but the goal isn't to just not think about stuff. The goal is to just live in the moment, and then not thinking happens naturally. When you're occupied with just being, just existing, in those moments you don't have to worry about all those other things, right? So the goal is not to make these goals. The goal is just that there is no goal, and that concept is doesn't really apply. So if you just take a moment, take another deep breath, and just appreciate all the things you can see, all the things you can hear. And just live in the moment for a moment. Well, for me, I don't want to get a sunburn because I sunburn quite easily, so I'm going to take all this down and reframe another shot to continue this video. Underlit. Well, that's okay. Well, I find myself in a new location, getting out of the sun a little bit, and thought I would show off a bit of the scenery here. I know I'm underlit. That's one of the things with the unpredictability of filming outside. It's always difficult to know exactly what you're going to get. Not exactly the quietest or most predictable space, but I think that's sort of important to illustrate my point, which is that so long as you're just living in the moment, you can appreciate anything that's happening, anything that's going on. To borrow a phrase from Alan Watts, just listening to the general hum and buzz of the universe, just letting every sound play with your eardrums and not trying to put meaning on it, not trying to label the sounds or anything like that, is one of the easiest ways to slip into a meditative state. The word meditation is related to the word medication. I'll have to look up the actual etymology of it at some point, but that idea of just giving yourself the medicine that you need, the mental, the internal types of salves and balms and soothing creams in your own mind, is an incredibly useful skill. And one of the best ways to do that is to be aware of the moment. So I'm going to take a moment, just for fun, just because I'm out here and I've got the camera set up. In that last video I mentioned a lot of different exercises that you can do to stop unwanted thoughts, stop rumination. And I'm going to do a little bit of that in this video just for the fun of doing it. So I'm going to take a moment. What you doing, Ma?
Hi, just taking my beating from my dog.
Good.
Hard loving. Are you busy?
I'm filming.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of making an ASMR video.
Oh, awesome.
Here, you want to be in it? Come over here.
Oh, you always get me at the worst looking time.
That is not my fault.
Not mine.
I don't even know if you'll be able to see. Don't step on the cord, or just be mindful of that. And then, I don't know if you can even see you.
Hey.
And just, oh yeah, you're in the bottom of the frame there a little bit.
Yeah.
So the microphone's on my neck.
What are you talking about out here? on the farm?
This was well, I just wanted to film outside, so I started in the top of the tree, and then the sun came out and was blaring my face.
Oh.
So I was like, well, we'll just go reframe the shot. So I was just doing like kind of like a mundane meditation thing where I'm just getting the sounds of the traffic and everything else. And
I wonder if you can hear the birds behind me.
I hope so. I mean, this microphone's
And the
pretty.
crickets.
Those are frogs.
Oh, those little frogs.
Yeah, those little mud frogs that you can hear, which is
I hope so.
like perfectly apropos, because that's what I was doing right when I saw you walking out. I was about to list 10 things that I can hear.
Oh.
So why don't you do that? Why don't you just take a deep breath there?
Yeah, I can hear the cows in the field.
Okay.
I can hear the cars. I can hear the mud frogs. I can hear birds. I can hear Dad talking on the phone.
Okay, that's 5.
I can hear the dog running and panting. I can hear the rustling of the leaves in the trees. Oh, I can hear the kids playing next door. What am I up to? 8.
8. You got 2 more.
I can hear you breathing. What else can I hear? Usually you can hear trains and airplanes, but I can't hear either one right this minute. I usually can always hear a train in the distance.
Right.
And we live near the Air Force Base, so they must be done for the night.
You can hear the dog barking
Yeah,
now.
the dog barking now.
Yeah, it's easy.
She helped me out.
Help you out with that.
Oh, I can hear the chain on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the horse and
Over
the
there.
chain keeps, yeah. Yeah. That was 10, right?
Yep. You've got 11 now with the horse.
Yeah.
But in that same sort of way, you can do that with 10 things you can smell. And it doesn't matter. The number doesn't matter. It's just an exercise to get you out of your own head, because then once you kind of are pulled back into the moment, then you can just appreciate everything all at once.
There are a lot of smells on a farm.
Yeah, we got wafts of different
Yeah.
manures and then silage and gross stuff, and then you get some pleasant stuff like hays and grasses and
Yeah. Kitty's out. All the animals are out. The cows aren't going to give up, though. It's so weird. I didn't say you could hear the sheep. They must be bedded down for the night.
well, you can hear cows, you can hear the horse.
Yeah, the sheep are in bedded down. I can't hear the sheep or the goats. I usually can always hear the sheep. But they've come in to bed down for the night themselves, so they're quiet.
Yeah, Kitty's gonna jump up there now that the dog was up there. I wonder if that's distracting from the video wobbling my camera around.
Probably a little, huh?
Oh well. That's sort of the nature of this thing, is like filming outside, you never really know what you're gonna get, but that's kind of the point, right? Is that
I wish I just stopped and picked fresh rosemary and mint.
you know, go smell some of that.
Yeah.
I need to see how much how much battery and how much memory card we've got left. Hi, Peep. What are you doing, kitty?
Oh, she's happy to be out after her cone.
Yeah. Whew, that sun is bright. Well, I think I've demonstrated my point, which is just that the goal of meditation is not a goal. Just being present is its own reward, right? Just understanding that thoughts are going to come and go like clouds in the sky, but underneath that, or above it, the sky is always blue, and you can always return to that blue sky whenever you need to. Just take a deep breath. And relax. Thank you for watching. This has been ASMR Galaxy. Again, my name is Jaxson Galaxy. I'd like to thank our patrons over on Patreon. If you'd like to become one, there's links in the description. Please consider checking out our other social media, including our other 3 YouTube channels, also linked in the description. Like, follow, favorite, do all the things. Subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much for watching. I love you, and I will see you next week.